Steam hissed like a serpent as the iron horse groaned to a halt, brakes screaming against the rails. Smoke rolled across the platform, swallowing the faces of men in dust-caked hats and women clutching travel-worn trunks. Boots scraped wood, voices barked orders, and the bitter stench of coal clung to the air. From the cloud stepped a woman in a pale dress, her gloved hand tight around a leather case. She paused, lifting her chin against the smoke, eyes searching for a face that was not there. The bustle carried on around her, but she stood still, as though the world had dropped her in the wrong place. "Papa!" A child's cry split the noise. A little girl darted through the haze, hair wild, cheeks streaked with dust. She collided against the woman's skirts, clutching them with desperate fingers. Her sobbing words rose sharp above the clamor. "Papa, God finally heard us." Heads turned. Conversations faltered. Cowboys shifted their weight, hands resting near their belts as though sensing trouble carried in the child's voice. The woman staggered, clutching her case tighter. "Sweetheart, you must." But the girl only buried her face deeper into the folds of the dress, shaking, clinging as though afraid this figure might vanish like smoke in the wind. The crowd murmured. A railway man spat and muttered, "That ain't her mama." Bootsteps approached, heavy against the planks. Through the veil of steam came a broad shadow, a man weathered by sun and silence. His shirt was rolled at the sleeves, chest marked with the grit of labor, eyes darkened by grief carried too long. He stopped short at the sight before him. The little girl reached toward him without letting go of the woman. "Papa, I told you." "She came. She's here." The man's jaw tightened. He looked at the woman, at the bewilderment in her eyes, the stranger's case still trembling in her grip. "You're not supposed to be here," he said, voice low, rough as gravel. This isn't Cheyenne." Her words faltered, almost swallowed by the hiss of the engine. "No, ma'am. You got off at Dry Creek." The platform grew quiet, save for the hiss and groan of the train. Cowboys leaned against posts. Saloon keepers lingered by crates, watching the scene with the idle hunger of men waiting for stories to begin. The woman's shoulders stiffened. She turned, as if to step back aboard, but the conductor swung the final gate shut with a clang. The whistle shrieked, wheels began to roll, and the iron horse pulled away, leaving dust and silence in its wake. Stranded. The girl's grip only tightened, her tears fierce. "Don't let her go, Papa. God sent her." The widower stood still, hands clenched at his sides,